No. My God. No. Let me sleep.
Greetings, Henry.
Would you like to get up to some more mischief? It would...
Yes, it was. I'm a bit surprised you thought so too. Although a girl doesn't get a chance to tend the wounds of a gallant defender every day. Shall we play blind man's buff?
That's really what you want to do?
I know it's a game for children.
All right, why not?
Good. Then follow me. Nobody will see us here in this barn.
Are you shy?
It's a game for little children. Of course I'm embarrassed.
Well, adults play it too, you know.
But only when they're drunk.
I'll cover my eyes.
Well, they do say love is blind.
Cheeky boy.
But this is a game you won't be winning. I've got ears sharper than a bat's.
And I'm as stealthy as a cat. You'll never find me.
We'll see.
But if you leave the barn, you lose. Come here. Come on, spin me around. What are you waiting for?
Blind I may be, deaf I'm not. Make a sound, and you'll get got. How does it go after that?
It doesn't matter. Go and hide. Ha! Got you. Where are you? What was that? Was that you? I bet you're here. No? Just you wait. I'll find you. You're a sneaky one. How come I didn't hear you? Oh no! I've left clothes out to dry. We have to bring them in before they get soaked.
Oh no, it's completely soaked.
You'll have to put it by the stove to dry.
No, that would just make it reek of smoke. Help me bring it to the hay.
It's sopping wet.
Not afraid of thunderstorms, are you?
Not anymore.
Shouldn't we spread the linen out?
Henry, hush now.
About that.
Ah, yes. I never thanked you properly for helping me.
Oh, I think you thanked me enough. But next time we should take shelter somewhere else.
Henry, you donkey. And anyway, what do you mean by next time?
Well, we'll be together. Like a couple. And when the time comes, you'll take me as your husband, right?
You're full of yourself, aren't you? But that's not how things are done.
Well, obviously, under normal circumstances, I'd ask your pa for your hand, but...
Papa? Yes.
He'd set the dogs on you. Now you'd have to get Uncle Peshek's blessing.
I reckon I'd have no better luck with him. Unless he saw a way to profit from it.
But seriously, Henry, what kind of husband would you make? You can't sit still in one place for an hour at a time.
Well, I've got a lot of duties, but... I'm very fond of you, you know. And maybe one day...
I know, you silly sod. We can't get married yet. But we can still and be fond.
I've got something that needs stitching up.
All right. I can't have you walking around in torn rags, can I? Show it here. I know this is your favorite.
It is indeed. Wouldn't you like to take a stroll?
In this weather? Let's leave it for another...
Yeah.
There's the man. Good work, Henry. I tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I need one more thing from you.
Whatever.
Jezek refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to...
Me?
Indeed. Normally I'd send for Captain Bernard to beat it out of him, but then I told...
I'll try to get something out of him.
He's locked up in the tower. Bernard...
Very well, sir.
Yeah.
I need the key to Jezek.
So Sir Radzig let him have his way in the end.
If I were you, I wouldn't question Sir Radzig's...
Just try not to mess it up.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, finally, I've had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
You brought me here. You should consider it an honor.
If hanging around in a damp dungeon with a condemned man is...
You're not seeing the bright... It did cross my mind, though, that it might... They even pulled my beautiful castle down.
I suppose there's some truth in that. I may speak with Sir Radzig and he might pardon you, but not unless you start to...
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be...
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you...
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as you...
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the... And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it, too. But I don't know.
This highly placed person at the monastery, what can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all,
I see.
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials, too, but he backed out.
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sasau.
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep. And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with...
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
Crimps? You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coin.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sas.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd...
This Eric, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the...
That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word?
I can try, but I can't promise you anything.
Yeah.
Yeah!
So what have you learned?
All sorts of things.
There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery?
That's what Jezek claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved,
So what will you do?
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with her.
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and...
Damn! So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more...
You should return to Sasau and take a closer look at the...
It might not be as straightforward as that. So yes...
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad.
I'm not sure where to start, sir.
Then ask around the alehouses and... Whatever you do, what we want is for the crimps to take you for just another village lad they can look...
All right, sir. I'll try to
I know I'm asking a lot of you. But I know of no...
Sir, there's one more thing. Sir Jezek went with me without...
My boy, my boy. You make promises in my name? That could turn out very badly for both of us. But, if it can prevent bloodshed, why the hell not? We may well come to some arrangement after all, but I can't say yet what will be.
As you command, sir.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you looking for here? I won't put up with the likes of you.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Let's go. Don't move a finger. Surrender! You're under arrest for breaking the law.
Ah, shit.
I'd let it go if it was somewhere else, but roaming around here after dark without a light is against. This definitely won't come.
All right.
All right.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
And what's your idea of
Have you heard of anyone looking to hire some...
Mercenaries, you mean?
Yes.
There were some fellows conspiring here in the corner twice a week, and others coming and going. They didn't look entirely respectable, but they never made any trouble.
And what happened to them?
I don't know, they just stopped coming. And I haven't seen hide...
You haven't heard anything about where they went?
How could I have? They just stopped coming.
Where do you think they might be...
How should I know? I'm an honest innkeeper, not a man...
Is there any way I'll reckon...
Unquenchable thirst? They drank like fish.
That's not much help.
They drank. And they played dice.
So they were fond of dice, were they? And where would you find a game around here?
Anywhere there's dice and usually drink.
Simon who?
Why, the young miller. He runs Catsick Mill. Neighbours are always slandering.
You don't know where I might find some, more dishonourable...
And why would you want them? You'll set tongues wagging about you.
But they'd be the ones...
I grant you that.
What can you tell me about the knacker?
Decent folk don't talk about him. He deals in carcasses.
I was hoping you'd tell me a bit more than that.
Why should I care about him? He lives in a house by the church.
What can you tell me about Simon?
There's not much to tell.
Anything else?
You might not find him at the mill.
Thank you for the help.
Not at all. But why... Farewell.
My respects to you.
Are you the local knacker?
I'm the local grave digger. But if there aren't any burials to take care of, I'll turn me hand.
Well, then you might know a lot of things that others don't.
I'm a decent man. Not always honest.
Anything fishy going on in the...
There certainly is. Candles are being stolen from the...
Ah, but have you heard of anyone around here hiring adventurers and bandits?
How would I know that? Most people avoid talking to me. I don't even go to the tavern much these days.
And what's been happening in Sasau lately?
Nothing interesting. Except maybe that bitch.
What? Who was she, a villager? I wouldn't call that nothing interesting.
No. I mean a dog bitch. It was a while back.
What happened?
The dog looked like she'd been hacked to bits. They were scared it was some demon. But as far...
Why on earth would anyone do that?
What do I know? Maybe he was snooping around where he shouldn't, and the bitch went for him.
Thank you.
Very well. Farewell.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Sucker. It's hellishly deep here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Good day to you.
Listen, have you heard about anyone looking to recruit?
No?
Come on. I know how it is.
So go ask them.
I doubt their ears reach all the way here.
Then it seems you're out of luck. I don't much care for strangers.
So, what do I have to do to get in your...
Well, if I heard from those Miller friends of yours that you can be relied upon, and you're not a...
Is there any work here for carpenter?
I'm not looking for anyone at...
Good luck to you.
Yeah.
He's not reacting. But all I can see that's wrong with him is his leg. I have to ask Johanka.
Help me.
please. I can't stay here.
May the Lord watch over you.
Greetings, Henry.
You wouldn't happen to know what Fritz and Matthew did here, would you?
Don't even talk to me about that. They weren't badly injured compared to most of the others, so they started drinking.
They always have been thoughtless, but at least they were punished for it.
One of the ordinal monks who helps out here.
And do you know what got between them?
I don't have a clue. One minute they're the best friends in the world, and then a lot of...
Thank you. What's happening? Oh my god.
Yes.
Actually,
Well, now you know. Me, just the two of us. Certainly. We can always use an extra... And it's been like that since the beginning.
I was in a bad way myself back then. How is everyone holding?
Holding up. People here are dying. We don't have enough food or space or...
And how are you doing?
Some of the monks speak to me. Too bad the custodian isn't one...
Is the custodian course?
All the time.
And,
What do you mean, what else?
I could do something about it.
No. I can deal with him. The last thing I need is you go...
Doesn't the monastery care for them?
They give us some food for them.
Anything else?
Look around.
Well, it is a little
Crowded. I tried that.
Do you have enough food?
Enough to survive, maybe.
Maybe if I brought some meat.
That...
Doesn't anyone help you with...
Scholars, maybe.
Can I have a look at them myself?
Do you now?
First, you have to cool it down with water. Marigold ointment helps.
You do know what you're talking...
Pulling teeth? No.
Well, go and see if...
Why is there a guard outside?
He's here because of me.
Because of you?
Yes. There was one time I just had enough of it all, of the way they treat...
All right, that's...
Look, last week Bohuslav died. We desperately need help.
I'll do whatever's in... What's wrong with that man?
He had a broken leg. A bad one. I'm not holding...
My God. There has to be something we can do.
And what do you suggest?
Well, I can try. I'll straight...
You?
I'll give it a go. It's not like I can make it.
So you don't know anything. Don't even think about touching that poor man.
What about the
The executioner? Even if you could...
Well, maybe it would be enough if he advised...
Look, do whatever you want. Good luck then.
Please,
help me. I just can't.
I'm not needed here. You're not from
No, but please help me.
What happened to you?
I was working on the building when the scaffolding up by the roof.
Well.
Yes, that's what everyone tells me. But it's...
Well.
My God, I have to get...
What's the problem?
I have a family. I'm poor. And where can me and my wife go then?
Is there anything
When I was little, my father got trampled on by a...
And do you remember what the...
I don't.
I'll try to find some.
Thank you. Farewell.
What? You look all right?
Mostly, but my leg still hurts.
Did the humans wound you?
That's what I...
And
Occasionally.
Well, that's no use. Those bandages need... I'll get...
Take care now.
Huh? I have the bandages.
Wonderful.
Nicodemus will surely do it.
Thank you. Farewell.
He'll be able to get out of this on his own. Everything here is... I heard you had a fight with Fritz and Matthew.
Heathens.
So it was you they fought with?
Yes, it was me. And I hope I'll never have to see those wastrels again.
They deserve to be ousted, but the debt? How are they ever going to pay it?
I really don't care. Let them live in penury. Brutes.
Isn't that a little unchristian?
Well, those were just idle threats, really.
God be with you.
Henry.
One of the sick men?
Semek.
No, he's a construction worker.
Henry, for God's sake. Our neighbours are dying here. Oh, honestly, what...
Listen, all I need to find out is the name of a her...
Then go and look it up in a...
Tell me more about this. What can you tell me about the
He's supposed to be in charge of all the guards and the security of the monastery. And that's why he probably thinks he can do whatever...
All right.
May the Lord watch over you.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Whose house is this?
It's our local custodians.
What does the custodian do anyway?
Well...
But
But in fact, he seems...
I'm much obliged.
Don't-
You look bored.
Beyond tears.
How can you be bored here in Sasau?
Don't even talk to me about it. They won't let you touch the books. Me! Like some kind of thing.
Maybe I could help you.
How? You're not...
No, not at all. You could touch it for luck and then I'd return it.
Well, no.
Of course.
Then I'd be very grateful. God be with you.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
From the yard or from the wood, lean and fatty pork, chicken.
Greetings.
Good luck then. Vegetables. Goodbye. Hey, lovely.
What do you need? Goodbye.
Good luck then.
See you later.
A bit of extra coin, never hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. Done! Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
God save you. See you later.
Pour me one. Yeah. Yeah.
Greetings, Henry.
I brought some meat.
Thank you, Henry. Rich food will God bless.
Here is fine. He just needs to sleep.
Quiet!
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Our Lord's tasty. Good on
Yeah.
bread and for frying. Come and get cucumbers. They'll stay for...
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
How are you, Henry? Hey, what the...
About your brawl.
How the fuck do you know?
Your best friend settled them.
You're serious?
Absolutely. All you have to do is go.
We... Thanks. Take care.
A tankard of ale for me.
As you... All right, all right. Bring it right away. My pleasure.
I'm looking for some people you might.
If they come here to drink, maybe.
I've heard some.
There were some brawlers that used to fight behind the tavern, but they raised such a commotion.
I wasn't thinking.
Don't know about that. Everyone's...
Do you happen to know where the brawlers you can catch?
I've not got the slightest inkling.
You haven't heard talk of.
Well, I have heard...
And who's the most frequent topic of that kind of?
Miller Simon. They say...
Anyone else?
Aye, there's...
Thank you, innkeeper.
Not at all. See you later.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.